Oh, hi, Monica. Oh, Monica. Oh my gosh, I miss you guys already. Well, I've been missing you. So, anyway, welcome, welcome. And tonight I'm going to do with you the cards that were designed by Lori at our store. And the kits have shipped. Some of you may have received them today, but you will be receiving them all this week. Hi, Sissy Sue Creations. And welcome. Lori, this is the fall card class. And we're going to try and stream October's from the store so you'll get it. But it is kind of hard live because you get a lot of the other stuff. So we'll see. If not, Lori might be able to start doing lives, but I'll do them for her right now. So if you purchase the fall kits, I think we got a few left. Um, it does come with your envelopes. You have instructions. And then here's our card kit. So I'm going to open this with you. Oh, and I'm so glad to be back to doing live. We had an awful fun event. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. But it's always good. We're back in the craft room. Excuse me. It's been a long day. I've been at the store. So I'm just kind of looking. I haven't gone through her card kit. I did at the class. Okay, that's one I need to pull out and I need to show you guys. We also have an extra 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Okay, so you will have 9 in the mail. Oh, Monica, you were just a hoot. I enjoyed you guys so much. Your bonus card. Okay, I see which one's your bonus cards. We have the bonus card, and I have to tell you, you need to be a little careful when you open each of your kits. But in here, you're going to see the one that you do have your foam in. So I'm going to take that one out, but we're going to start with card number 1. And we're going to go right like it says on her instruction sheets because I'll be honest with you, this is also pretty easy. I'm going to use macchiato. So if you're wanting to just do them by yourself or take them to a crop or something fun like that, or if you're going that one last camping trip, I like to take crafts when we go camping because I just want I'm like, do I really have to go? I just want to stay home and craft in my crafter. Okay, so I'll use my ink. I am going to ink. You'll want glue. So she tells you everything that's included. And then additional items needed that are not provided is your glue, single hole punch, and scissors. Let me grab my hole punch because it's still in my retreat box. I need to grab it. And a couple of things about her card kit. Super fun because you can also make it yours. Excuse me. You can do either side of the papers, and I'll go through that with you. And I do believe mine had been in order, but I messed them up. So card number 1, like I said, very self-explanatory. Then you can also keep, if you want this little envelope, just take your tape off and you can slide them back in. So I'm just going to do card number 1 with you. And let's see, we do have some yellow twine. And you'll see it is in one of your cards. Monica, let me tell you though, right now there are some fall and her card boxes. This was a trial for the October, November, and December. And they sold out when I showed the cards. They will be auto ship and it will start again in January, but she might make extras. This was just a trial to see how they go. But her cards, they are so cute. And then if we have any leftover from store classes. And I know we had some of these leftover fall, so it's on the website. And then if we have any of the Halloween, you'll see it all on the website. It's called Lori's Card Class. Oh, I should have put the link up. And anyway, back to that, you will be able to sign up again when she starts doing next year's, which will be Valentine's Day. Looks like we got another piece. So you've got a really thin piece. And I think this one is going to be for the buttons. And it is very thin. It can break. So I'm going to start with my pieces from our card number 1. And she just, on this one, it's the one that the easiest. Not easiest, it's the one that she used these straight off of the Simple Stories because it was so beautiful. Again, you can change the sides if some of the ladies during the card class, but it's beautiful there. Some did. So you can make this yours and use either side. Because this is the one Simple Stories paper they came out with that is just beautiful. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get some ink on here. We don't need a lot. See, Catherine Pooler inks are fabulous. So I'll go ahead and ink my papers, and we're going to actually tie the twine. Before we put this down. So we have, and I don't think we use this anywhere else. I'm going to double check just so she did use it somewhere else. So what we're going to do, sorry about that. I'm going to just cut this right in half. So half will be for a different card and half will be for this one. And I know she shows it wrapping twice. We're only going to wrap it once. And I do apologize. You know, I could be doing it a little bit different than the picture. Oh, I wanted to ink these. Now, in class, we had quite a few that did not ink it, and it's still beautiful, so that's okay. And then the rest of the card kits, we finished shipping all of them today. But like I said, there are a few more available of her claw. So, is there an upside down? No. She spent quite a bit of time between store and her studio. You're going to see on the next couple of cards, cutting them. Sorry, I come home and, well, I was here at the hotel, but down where I live, I have allergies because of all the trees and vegetation. So I'm going to off-center those just a little bit. Now, don't worry, because it is impossible to get it down just like, you know, she did. Or everybody's is going to be a little bit different. So I just want to make sure I can get this over and tie a bow. So before I do that, I'm going to turn it over. And just put a piece of score tape down. And then for class, we tied it kind of here in the center. I'm going to tie a bow after I get my knot established. Maybe. So I need to pull it. Without tearing. There we go. Because we have a sediment that goes there. Oh, you know, and I'm terrible about tying these on the front of cards. There we go. I'm used to the bigger ribbons. Okay. Sort of. We're not in a hurry, so I'm going to make it right. There we go. I'm going to leave those. Oh, well, you know what? She only tied hers in a knot. So I should have done that. Oh, I need to show you one other thing. You're going to see she had some little jams. And they're right here and here and here. Simple Stories did run out when she went to make the cards. And there they are. So we have some right here. Again, we'll make sure the Halloween's all in. All of our embellishments is in one embellishment bag. This was her first time, and she did excellent. So, no problems. But we have these little tiny gold gems. So pretty. We're going to use. I'm going to just go ahead and ink you have the polka dot oval. And again, some of the girls were using the other sides. Absolutely. And everything's just beautifully done for us. And they are totally 100% homemade. She cut them, but they are all homemade. So when you give these to your friends and neighbors, super fun. In class, now because I'm home, I'm going to be honest with you. She did cut these in half. At home, we give you those, but you probably have more, and you might want to just add a whole piece. That's okay. But like I said, we did just cut them in half in class. You know, I'm going to kind of go off centered here like so, because I want to keep my bow. And then what I'm going to do before I do those is now we're going to add them to the front of our card. Isn't that gorgeous? Wait till you see the rest of them. You know, those cut aparts from Simple Stories. I know what they're called. I start doing something else and then my mouth stops. There we go. I have to do something else and then I can talk again. And a little glue along that twine because it just soaks up the art glitter glue so nicely. And at night it will stick. And then we'll add 3 gems to the front. Your photo, no, she added 2. These are really nice. Like I said, it shows colored in the photo. Almost couldn't see them. Now these like run in a, how do I explain it? There you go. On a sheet. So sometimes it might be stuck together there. Okay. There's card number 1. Now card number 2 is called Happy Harvest. Again, you do have step-by-step instructions. I'm going to turn this over. This one, oh, it's so pretty. So we're going to find this one. There's a green scallop. And these are nice to put your cards back in. Just peel your tape off, and then you can reuse them. Like I mentioned, be careful when you take them out because some of them have really little pieces. So there's our pumpkin. And for, oh, you got little tiny pieces. That's going to be for our stem. That's part of our stem. Then we will have some white ribbon, which we'll get out in just a minute. And again, this is where if you want to change what you're using, you can. If you want the other side. And I'm going to make sure my card is up front here. And just reburnish that. So she has the solid on the bottom. Oh, so it looks like, oh yeah, we're going to take our buttons through here. And buttons, you ask. We need to take 3 of these out. Oh, Monica, did you? Oh, you're going to love it. Yeah, that will ship real soon to you because they're ready to go. So we'll need the 3 buttons. That one can stay there. Hey, Lori, how you doing? Lori's right there with us. Monica just bought the kit. Lori, they were wondering if there would, well, and I told them we would have to wait and see on the Halloween, winter, and Christmas if we had any left. And if there are, we definitely will let them know. So Lori is right here live with us. Thank you, Lori. And so she can also keep an eye and she'll answer any questions. Like I said, we've got to get her doing a live with her cards because she, she's the expert. She made them. And they're beautiful. Actually, I told her I would do the live because then I'd have to have a card kit. No, I'm gonna use these. These are they're just beautiful. You guys, wait till you see this pumpkin we're gonna put together. And if you're local, we do have some Halloween spots. I think we have 3. But let me tell you something. We had so much fun in class Saturday. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside because I'm gonna just work on my pumpkin. Okay, and I do want to ink all my edges. You don't have to. It still was equally as beautiful without the inking. It's just the inker in me. What can I say? Okay, one thing I think that comes out. You know, the Cricut does pretty good, but so this piece comes over here. That's going to be our little doodads here. I'm just checking my directions. So you have your little scallops down here at the bottom. Oh, yay. She's getting her Halloween all cut because those are slated to go out. Everything will go out like the second, I don't remember. I better not, but yeah, it's like the second week of each month. Okay, we'll see what sells out. So looking at your picture, so you have your photos. And do lay everything down first, okay? Don't just start gluing. I found out that today, found that out today working on a project. Don't glue until you place it. Hi, Christina. Okay. Isn't that the most beautiful pumpkin? Yes, the in-store class is on the 11th. Okay. Of course, it's going to move, but it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. I'm going to do a video this week showing everything I got from the retreat from our crafters. Oh, and I can't wait to show you what Monica, oh my gosh. I can't wait to show you guys. This was one from Janice. We got, oh my gosh, she made these. It was just incredible. The whole event was amazing. Okay. Well, that looks pretty good where I want my center. And that's okay. We're just going to get everything else replaced in a second. Tell them the truth. Tell them the truth, Lori. No. Lori, when she told me and I saw her cards, I said, oh, you better be prepared. Those are so beautiful. So beautiful. Everybody's going to want them. No, we'll see how it goes. Guess what? Everybody wanted them, and now she's dying. Oh, Monica, me too. Janice and I have already talked about what's going to, oh my gosh, yes. It's going to be so fun. Okay. Now I've kind of got a mental idea of where I want my pieces to go. Yes, my tweezers are very helpful. My fingers like to move things around. Oh, goodness. Whoops. Oof, we were saved. I don't know what I did there, but we're okay. Oof, we're safe. Love this pumpkin so much. I want a big one, a real one with that on there. Okay, now we've got our little stem. Oh, see if you go the other way. Oh, Lori, you're killing me with the plaid. I love the plaid. Okay. Now you have your little curly do. And it's little. I don't know if I'll get much of it inked. We got pretty much all of it. So that wasn't too bad. Me too, Lori. Me too. It's the Scottish for sure. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? How pretty is that? Okay, what I'm going to do first here with this piece of twine, we should have a little piece left, but I'm just going to put it on the ends. And it looks like you can use either side, or they could have been a different button. Now, I admit I was not paying attention in class at this part, so I hope I'm doing it correctly. Now, this thread is very thin, so I got to warn you, you know, don't pull too hard. It is a thin one. Hi, Vicki. Yes, we sure are. So what I want is, see, you're going to want 3 that are over here. And I'm going to take these to the back. So you may need a little bit more glue. It just helps to get rid of those loose pieces, the loose hairs. So I'm going to take that over, and I would say they're about 1/4 of an inch apart. If that, you can place them how you like. But remember, very thin cording. So it's best to just do one side at a time. And we're just going to take our time. So I want mine like that. Here, Lori, I'm going to put that up there from Lori. Yeah, because my end is nice and stiff now. So I'm going to take just the one side through and then the other side. Now, I wasn't watching this part in class, Lori. Did you just tape it in the back? Because you have a little bow on your harvest, and I didn't know if you had some left over. Because I don't think I'm going to have any left over. So I'm just going to bring mine there, and I'm going to tie it in a knot, and then I'm going to wait and see what Lori says. Right. My fingers aren't. It does not like this little stuff. It does not. Okay, Lori did glue the buttons down, and I will do that. But Lori, I don't know if that's enough for the... So this part, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. Lori, did you use art glitter glue with this? Oh, yeah, you probably did, and it's working just fine. So we're just going to hold them for a second. And so you may want to do that, like last, and then put a clip there and let them dry. We can do it as we're working. Because I did put art glitter glue. It's already starting to hold. I can feel it. That's going to hold it even more so. Then I'm going to take my little scallop piece. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm using that side. In the picture, she used the green, but we're going plaid. And that's what's fun. Like she was telling the girls in class, make it yours. Now, I am going to pop this up on the foam. Homer. I don't know if he was out playing ball, but the poor little guy is out of breath. Cute. Isn't that cute? Okay. Then I mustn't have cut this correctly. But she does show a little bow. But it's not happening here. Okay. If you have some in your stash, she did tie a little bow. I cut mine somehow wrong. But that's okay. I do have more. But we have a little bow up here at the top. And I have a little mosquito bugging me. You know what? I'm looking forward to mosquitoes like disappearing. Okay. You can do bunny ears. I don't do bunny ears. Thank you. Lori said tie the bow before you lace the buttons. So that's why I was short. But I'll bet everybody has some in their stash. Okay. I just want a little one. And this one's, wow. Once it ties, it ties. There we go. Because it's going to go right there. Now, Lori did use, you know, all the, except for the buttons. We don't have those in the store. But the ribbons and everything she did use. So most of you might have some in your stash. Isn't that cute? And now I'm going to put all of this ribbon on my pumpkins here when I decorate for fall. Hopefully this weekend. Okay, just trying to get it how I want it. Buttons are down. Super stinking cute. You did a really good job. Don't you even worry, Lori. First time. You did excellent. Okay, it's so cute. Okay, this next one is really fun. I loved watching the Thinking of You card, and you're going to have these triangles. I know. You're going to love the kit, Monica. You're going to have so much fun. And her instructions are actually pretty good. If you need to watch the video, of course, it's here. Once again, you'll just need to take your pieces and parts out. So don't just dump it, because some of them, like I mentioned, have those little tiny parts. Okay, this one, super fun. So it's our plaid, and then, okay, everybody's is going to look a little different also because it's cut off of the collage sheet. Oops, let me turn it. And yours could look a little different than mine. I think I need to exercise Homer more. I need to exercise me more. Poor little guy. He doesn't, he's 4 now. And it wears him out a little bit to play ball for a long period of time. Oh, yes. This one right here. Yes, that would be perfect for the Thanksgiving hostess for sure. So I am going to go ahead. I'm going to put this one down first. Again, that beautiful plaid. Yes, they sure are, Lori. And I think Rick was playing ball with him, but don't know for sure. He kind of passed out on the floor because it's so hot. Darn mosquito. Okay, I'm just going to put this one up for a moment. So we're going to work on these. So it's really important to watch. You've got a polka dot in the back. So you'll just look at your layers like we have the plaid. It's upside down. No, that one's not. Start here with the big one. Looks like they all start with the plaid. And then the solid green. You really can't use the other side, just so you guys know. And it's because of the angle. Again, this one could look a little different depending on where the paper got cut on the collage, okay? So we're going to put these two separate ones together first. Are you okay? I'm just going to go ahead and do all the inking. Well, Homer can't be that dead because he just heard somebody barking and ran upstairs. So I think he was faking it. Let's go ahead and just ink the burgundy piece. This is going to be up for our sentiment. Okay, let's just start putting things together. We'll start with the polka dots, the plaids. Then the green. And let's do the same here. And, whoa, wait a minute. Oh, no, that's right. I can't, yeah, I looked at the picture. Don't go by the picture, you guys, because it's, again, it's that collage sheet and they're going to be different. Darn mosquito. It's going to be a little bit different than the photo because they're like, whoa, hey, wait a minute here. Now, it's deceiving in the picture. This is what I learned. You're going to think you have two greens, but you don't, okay? Now, what we want to do, it's hard to see because of your sentiment there, but the long point here, let me show you, goes like so. So it's just barely over the top there. Point this one down in the corner, and I think I'm doing it correctly. See, and this one is going to go on top. Isn't that cool? That's why it looks like there's two. Isn't that pretty? I thought this was the most beautiful card. That and the, forget it. They're all beautiful, guys. Now, what can we say? She did an excellent job. Now, you got to remember, you're going to have a space here where my fingers are that you do not want. You don't want adhesive because it extends over the card. Another reason to do it while it's open. Why, thank you, Lori. And this one, yeah, it will go over the top. And again, you don't want glue up at the top. I got off-centered a little bit more. Okay. Now, thinking of you goes on here or on here. I know. Take your pick, guys. So let me put this on here and show you. And if you have the card kit. You see the plaid, but not a lot of it. This does make it stick out a little bit more. So you get to choose. I'm going to get a little more ink on those edges. On the darker colors, the white does stand out. So if you ink a little bit, you kind of just need to ink the whole thing. Whoops. I'm going to go ahead and use the solid. It stands out better or more. And it was so funny. The girls at class Saturday, they were all, oh, I just love these. I can't give them away. And they were sisters. So a bunch of them said, well, we'll just give them to ourselves. I mean, to each other. That's a good idea. Okay, I'm going to take my dots. And for this one, I'm going to cut it in fours. So I just took one and cut it in fours. And then we have 3 little gold. I'm going to add one there, right over by the U, one down here by the O. Oh, don't tell me I've lost them. Okay, guys. Okay, well, we're back to normal, I see. Let me see what I've got here in my stash. I got some little teeny tiny gold ones. I've lost mine. They'll show up here in a minute, but I've already got glue on there. I've got to use these. These are my Doodlebug ones. I don't know where those went. Shoot. I should have had my sorting tray out and put everything in there, and then I wouldn't have had this problem. But to be honest with you, I've got to get my craft room back together because they just did the flooring. What did I do with those? Okay, they'll show up. Those are very pretty too. Gorgeous cards. Okay, I'm going to take that off because I don't need that now. Isn't that cute? That one on top. Now we're on card number 4. Card number 4, there are a lot of pieces to Hey Pumpkin. So Hey Pumpkin is not that one. Or is it? Yes, it is. No, it's not. This one. It's our green plaid. So gently pull this one out. And I have to show you what you're going to be doing. So I want you to separate your leaves. And then you have these. Do you see these little branches? They're going to go in the middle of, and Lori, I'll bet you're never going to do this again, are you? Like this. Do you see this? These are going to be glued onto there. Okay. These little browns. You guys, I'm not really sure what for, but we're going to find out in a second. But there are a lot of pieces and parts to this one. Oops. They just need to be separated right now. This one will take us just a little bit longer. This is not a, you know, when you get it, you're like, oh, it's already cut for me. It's just a quick fix. No, you do have some work with it. It's one of my leaves. And that's what I liked about it. It wasn't just a cut and paste. It's not cut and paste, let me tell you. There are little teeny tiny pieces. Okay, gotta go behind there. There's our gorgeous little pumpkin. That's gonna go with our pumpkin. Make sure there's nothing else. Okay. So I'm gonna actually start with this bigger piece. I'm going to add this. So you're just gonna figure what side. Okay, that's the side it goes where there's 1, 2, 3 like humps. But here's the thing we found out because of all the leaves we did. It was hidden. Yes, I can see, Lori, and I don't think you'll do those again like that. But they are gorgeous. But once again, this is not a real quick, like beginners. A beginner can do it, but they might get a little frustrated if they're not used to pieces. I like the pieces because it's very challenging, but I'm going to put my pumpkin right there for now. Let's go ahead and let's get our matting put on. Now, we did have some ladies use this side, but as beautiful as it is, the green plaid just goes so much better with the greenery and everything. Oops. So I'm just going to fix one side. Perfect. Yeah, Lori, it was made with love, but I do have a feeling I know what went on in that craft room. Lori makes the most beautiful layouts. And when I saw them, I knew her cards were going to be beautiful. But then, Lori, are you now saying, I wish I'd just done the wreath? Okay. We are going to put this aside for a minute. We're going to start with our pumpkin because our pumpkin has these little orange pieces. This is her one that was made with love. So we're going to have two. So you have two long ones, or maybe, no, I think that is longer. That is. Your longer ones are your outside pieces. Then your shorter go to the inside. So there's 4 of them. These aren't getting inked by me. These ones are small. Okay, goodness. Okay. You know, those are your little indenty thingies. don't like to use my finger. This will be our center shorter ones. And you can kind of line up with your scallops. So here at the bottom is kind of what I'm eyeballing that they point to. Oh, I got to stand. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put my pumpkin. Lori, the only thing is, I'm not sure what these are. Oh, I see. They're right here. Okay, I found them, guys. We're fine. I found them. Okay, pumpkin's going to sit almost to the bottom. I'm going to go 1/4 of an inch from the bottom up because we want to put, then we'll put our hay pumpkin across. So I'm going to do him next because there are some bigger leaves. And if this is down, I'll already have made room for them. Going to go down here so that a little bit of the bottom shows. I'm going to go ahead and pop this up. So basically, I'm just going to cut these in half. Oh, you guys, I put my card on wrong. It is supposed to go this way. Oops. Look at the picture, Tammy. Okay. It can go either way. But it is supposed to go this way. I didn't read. Okay. Either way, it's going to work out just fine. Okay, what we're going to do here is I'm going to turn this over. I'll be honest with you, I don't see this anywhere. So I'm going to set it aside to Lori if she's on. We're going to take, see this big long one here? That's what these go on. No, it's not. Yes, it is. even though it turned. This little guy, he has the one with 3. Let me show you. There's 3. So what I'm doing is I'm just laying these down for right this moment. Oh my goodness, stay. Okay. This little ivory, not ivory, but this little, your golden one. Okay, see this little starburst? Starburst. The rounder stem pieces go with the rounder leaves. The rounder stem pieces. Do you mean these? These go with these. I'll wait for a yay or a nay. This nice big one. Okay, Lori said yes, that's for those. That one is by itself with the star, with the little bulbs. So this one, so what I'm doing is just like you guys looking off the picture. Okay, that's a small one. And even if it's not quite correct, it's going to look good. And I think some of the girls pinched those off. Is that correct? Okay. That seems too long. Lori, I'm not sure about this one. I'm not seeing this one in the photo. Is it the one that is also, if you don't have a polka dot, you'll have this one? Because I don't have a polka dot. Okay, guys. See this one? It's for these. Mine's brown. We're going to glue those on there. And this little guy is going on our maple leaf. And even if your interpretation is different than mine and you're putting your right ones on, oh, we ran out of the polka dot paper, so you got plaid. You may have gotten a plaid. Okay, that's great because I like the plaid. And then again, remember, it looks like a heart, but it goes. You know what? Do you guys, was anybody with me when I did the um, simple stories one time, 4x6 binder? And I finally just said, put them where they look best to you. Because you're dealing with me. So all is good. Lori, the only thing that I think I'm using something wrong is this. Is this this one? This one? Is this one? Um, you're going to love it, Susan. You're not going to love me teaching you the instructions, but you're going to love it. So I'm going to, this one very much does look like this one. Okay, so do not put this one that looks like this. Do not put it on a leaf, guys. It does not go on a leaf. We're going to start putting our little green. Lori, I have to give you such credit for these because I look at them and laugh. I don't know how you did it. And this definitely was a labor of love. And I'm just going to do the same thing here, guys. You do you, and you put whichever leaf you like here. This goes with the maple leaf set. Okay, then I am missing something. Okay, so Lori said that this one goes with our maple leaf, so that was correct. Okay, that's correct. So we're going to leave that there. Then I don't have this one. Okay. No, that goes with the green leaves. You should have two. I have one. But you know what? It's okay. We're going to do one together. And for those of you that have two, then you'll make two. Okay. We're going to put dots of glue. It's okay because I'm going to show you. It'll be just fine. Because I am going to use that one in the maple leaf. Just going to compromise here. No, don't you even worry about it, Lori. We don't want plaid on there. We want the surprise. Isn't that cute? Well, I was at the store today. Today was our first day being open on Monday. So you know what I'm going to do, guys? Because I'm not worried about my maple leaf having this in here. I'll show you why. I had seen another little piece. Let me see. I'm just looking here. I'm just looking here. But I am going to use this from the maple leaf. And actually, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw that on. So we're going to use this for leaves. I'm going to put leaves on there. So I'm just going to use the smallest ones. You did really good, Lori. No worries. Hi, Sherry. Yes, today it is the first day of fall, and I'm so happy. Let's put the big one down here at the bottom, and I'll put a tiny one here. In fact, Sherry, I got out my fall painting that you did with the pumpkin, and I put it out. Okay, so I'm going to let those dry. I'm going to show you on this guy right here. Okay, let me get into my Cricut or my pens, because I have a brown. So you know what, guys? That is just fine, because it's going to be covered. I have a leaf or two left. Oh, let's go ahead and get all these little guys just glued on. Oh, yeah, and I bring out my winter one. Actually, the winter one is in the pantry, and I sit that on the shelf with Wilbur, and it kind of just stays there. I'll have to show them to everybody again, Sherry. Sherry paints, and she had done some paintings. And she put Wilbur in them. It's so cute. I've had those, Sherry, oh my gosh, for years. So I am going to cut him just a little bit. And it does get hidden. I'll leave it because you're not going to see it. Now remember, you could have a plaid leaf, or you might have yourself a polka dot one. But that was the one paper that they ran out of. Those three are done. I drew him on. Now, one thing I love about these cards, you guys, these are a work of art that she created. These are her own designs on the Cricut. And they're intense. I'll never be able to sleep tonight, Lori. No. From this one. Okay. Mother Nature never expected anything to be perfect. Oh, I love that one. Yeah, that's a beautiful pumpkin that you painted. Okay. Okay, if you got through that far and you're still with me, Congratulations. It's not Lori's card. It's me, let me tell you. Okay, we're going to start with the back. And they do go on your pumpkin. And like I said, it should have been this way. You would have had more room. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. How many of you were screaming, it's on wrong? Okay, so we're going to lay those down. Your leaves are going to go first, okay? Let's see, we're going to tuck this back behind. So you know what, on a card, we're going to want this. We're also going to put some of those really pretty gems on here, if you can find yours. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue those three thingies. Then I'll put gems there. Okay. So I'm going to start here with my first set of greenery. Because I didn't leave as much room due to my directional problem, but I still love it. Still love it. Okay, so our two leaves looks like they kind of go this way. I like to, glue things together. I'm still going to just lay these down. I'm going to actually put I have to move mine a little different. Sorry, because I put the card down, the orientation wrong. And this is going to be back behind there. If you're not going to mail this, you could be, actually, I would be popping everything up on foam, but I am going to mail these. And they fit much better in an envelope when they're flat. Okay, so now my maple leaf. Then we're going to layer everything on top of your maple leaf. And before it sticks too much, I would have used that orange plaid if I'd looked. Oh, so cute. Again, it's yours. So just kind of put everything where you want it to be. And because I didn't have the other stem, and well, I did have I ended up with a stem. If you want, you can poke these, you can poke some greenery in there if you want to use those up. I think I will. That's why I just add my glue kind of to the center of things. Don't think I'll use this one. So I'll have one left over. Okay, and there's my Hey Pumpkin flower bouquet. Phew, we made it, guys. We are on card number 5, A Season of Thanks. I think Hey Pumpkin was our most labor-intensive one. This one's, oh, you know what? Hold on. Hold those thoughts. So with your little gems, because I've lost mine, I'm using my Doodlebug Gold. Oh, come on. Okay. Well, I've got a little bit of bling there. Guess what I just found? Told you I'd find them. They were with my pokey tool, and I couldn't see them because of the bling. Okay. So, again, you can choose your sides. Green is what's pictured. Plaid is, I'm going to use the plaid. I'm going to do my flowers first. So we have 2 flowers. These I love. And we're just going to layer them with, I'm going to use the white plaid side, because one side has solid white. And then you've got, again, your plain or your plaid. You gave me plaid, so I'm going to work with plaid. Oh, we might have a few fall card kits left. This one was separate, Sherry, because we were so close that we didn't add it in that 3-month subscription with the Halloween, the Christmas, and winter. Look at this, you guys. Isn't that the prettiest flower? I just love it. Now, these, I want a whole bunch of. I just love them. I will put a bling in the center after I put it down. And look, we got more leaves. Okay, so we have the polka dot. And then I love it. Look at that, A Season of Thanks. Okay, first you can use the green either side because they are your cards as you're putting them together. And then the beautiful wreath. Oh, that's right. They did curl them. So, yeah, after you put them in, the reason I wasn't, is when you put them in your envelope, so you can curl those up, but they were so cute. Some of them, this was the first time they'd made anything. Well, no, I mean, cards like this. So they were going to keep them and put them on their fridge. And that's when they said, I know, we'll trade. And then we'll get our same cards back. Yeah, I really love this flower. So yeah, you definitely can 3D that. Now I did one side, so one flower, I have to do the other flower. I'm just trying to do the little plaid. There. Now they kind of look the same. Oh, don't you just love this wreath? You're going to really love putting glue on it. So just take your time. I promise it's not hard. After all, Lori's already done the hard work for us. Now I'm going to pop my flowers up. So if you do have extra dots in your stash, but I wouldn't go too big if you're going to mail them. And I know most of us crafters do have them in our stash. Okay, keep that from. Then I can put down my first little leaf. If you're going to glue these flat, though, I should have mentioned, whoops, wait a minute. I don't want them both. Oh, I got an extra one. Do make sure you glue these down first, okay? But if you're going to pop them up on foam, then you can do it this way. Let's go in there with this. It's a lot flatter. Okay, so I'll put him over there with my extra one. Okay, is that the way you want it to go? That's the way it wants to go. So it's going to go that way. Now that I found my blingy bling thingies, oh, so cute. How cute those are. Then we'll put our seasons of thanks. Again, you could pop it up if you want. I'm just going to have mine flat since I did my flowers. Okay, let's put a little bling here. Down there by the 8, the T, I mean by the T, up here by the K, and kind of under your S. Oh, it's gonna fight me to the end. There we go. Okay, you know what? I love this one. That's really pretty. Wow, we're on number 6. Okay. Oh, number 6. Super cute. This one again. Let's see. We had some that used the back. Now, on the inside, it shows paper. Ignore that. We ended up, that didn't happen. And I'll tell you why. Because then you couldn't write your sentiment. So Lori had taken that off. And is it me? You guys, it's me. Sorry. So the green and then the pumpkins. This is where we're going to use a hole punch. Wait a minute. Is it the one we used the hole punch on? No. No, it is not. Okay, this little guy scalloped. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and glue that on. Now, one thing to let you know, for those, you can use this other side. I meant to tell you because I did have someone ask, what if I don't want to send this to a friend? Turn it over, stamp on the back, and you should be fine. It won't show through. Because we had some young girls. They were so cute in school. And she's like, I don't have any friends I want to give this to. So I was like, well, turn it over. And you can use, she had her grandma there. I said, you can use some of grandma's stamps and stamp a new sentiment. Okay. I'm going to open this. It's easier for me to see on the blue with the blue background. Isn't that cute? Okay. Now your sentiment is only going to go on one side and on the right hand side. So put your finger where you don't, want it to go, because you're only going to do not quite half. Now, this is what we'll tie, but let's see, we're going to need a piece of it also. I think it shows twice, but I'm only going to wrap it once because I know I need a piece for the next one. I think when I grabbed it, maybe I just didn't grab. Oh, no, we used 20. Okay, never mind. So I can go bigger. I can make my bow bigger. Let's see here. Now you can tape it on or glue it on the back. I'm just going to go ahead and tie it. Because me and my fingers aren't doing well here. Okay. If friends were pumpkins, I would choose you. Okay. Oh, this one. Our Starburst. Grab that one. So I'm going to actually do our button first. And I'll take my twine that I had left. Okay, and I'll tie this one in a knot. Maybe. Come on, fingers. There's plenty there. Oh, I can do it. I've made Starburst on albums. It's just when you haven't done them for a while. Okay. I can trim my ends. I'll leave a little bit showing there. And, oh, this is the Starburst. Okay, so I know on the Starburst, I do want my gold. And let's make sure we put this on correctly this time. So it's going to open, it's going to be tall. But we're not going to put that on first. We're going to put our Starburst on here because we have to be able to cut it. I'm just going to ink the outside edge. I won't do the Starburst. Now, so for our Starburst, let's go ahead and get our button, that, and that. See, see all these little square pieces? And what we're going to do is we're going to cut these in half at an angle. See, like she says, you will sort them at the longest. So we're going to start by cutting them. And some of the girls were cutting them with scissors. So start at the bottom corner and go up to the right-hand corner. I would use your cutter. So I put the corner in there and the corner at the top. Okay. We'll set those aside. Left hand, right hand. So left hand down here at the bottom, right hand at the top. Left hand at the bottom, right hand at the top. Okay, let's get everybody up here. Come on. Okay, now we've got this piece here, and laying them out. So you, again, might have some that are a little bit different with the long points of the triangle going towards the center. So they match. They're going to match the bottom of your card. Am I correct, Lori? Because it's been so long since I've done this. I'm going to try and follow Lori's pattern. So I'm going to start with green. You put an extra square at the bottom. I don't know what you mean. Like I said, guys, your pieces could be a little bit different than the photo. And they are, so. Okay, so they have to hang over a little, but what we're doing is we're going towards the center. I'm going to come up here and find this under my card, sort of. Oh, you put an extra square in the pack. Okay. So Lori did have an extra square in the pack. Okay, gotcha. I'm going to start here with the green. What we're just going to have to do is like probably say Tammy can't do this because it's been too long since I've done one. So guys, you're just going to have to play with me here a little bit because we're not going to be able to match the colors. Let me just get everything a little more organized here. Oh my gosh, how did I do that whole album with this? So we can also look at the backs. So we are going to touch our points here in the center. There is a little tiny space between them. Right now we're just going to lay them down and play with them and see what happens. Now you do want it to hang over is the problem. I'm not getting that. Okay, I am watching for you, Lori. If you say anything. Many of you remember when we did the I did the G45 Farmhouse album, and we did the whole back a starburst. So it's not like I'm out of practice. So we do want a little bit left there. There we go. Nope. The little florals just aren't going over the edge. So I'm trying to get it so it's perfect on the edge. Lori, I may have to bring the camera to the store and have you do this one. Is it on my phone? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Lori. Okay. She sent me her pattern. Okay, guys. Much better. Okay. Let's start with the long ones are going to go down here. Okay. I can't get a hold of anything. Okay. So let's bring our long ones over here to the corners. It's part of our, excuse me, it's part of my problem, not our problem. But my problem. And you know, I didn't get a nap today. Let me bring that down a little. Like she said, the sentiment in the center is going to cover if it doesn't reach all the way up. So that's okay. We have a space. Actually, we can't because of the shape. So I'm going to have two that are the same. Whoa, that's pretty long. How come that's so long? Let's turn that over and let's bring some burgundy up here. Your pattern is going to be different than mine. So don't you ever even fret. Bring that one down. So now I'm going to use the back. Oh, here we go, friends. Let's go with this. He slid is the only reason. He's long enough, though. Okay, then you're going to glue these all down. Then we're going to glue this together. And it's going to go here. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Basically, what I am going to do is I'm going to just lay it out like this for you. And because many of you don't have your card kit, I'm going to tell you to wait because I'm going to actually finish this one up at the store with Lori, and I'm going to go live while she's putting it together. Okay, Lori, surprise, you're going to be live with me. So she works on Wednesday and Fridays, and Wednesday, let's see, is she on? No, she's tomorrow and Friday. So I'm going to neatly put this in a bag, and I'm going to set up the tripod. But if you know how to do this, you know what part of it is. I'm really tired. I'm going to just be honest with you. I've been going since 6 this morning, and so I probably could have done this better, but you know what? We're going to bag this up, and this one's going to go straight to the store, and Miss Lori is going to put this together live. So she's going to have her debut live tutorial on screen tomorrow. Well, no, Friday. So I will be there Friday for her to put this together for us. Oh, yay. Lori's so excited. No, she is. You know what? She does really good on camera. I found out. And she does great teaching. That's why I only did this because it was our first. Oh, she works Wednesday and Friday. Perfect. Okay. Wednesday, I will be in the store. And this one will be done live with Lori. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that was the extra. This one's going to be done live with Lori. So I'm going to set that aside. And I'm sorry to let you guys. But hey, you guys, it's the human side of me. What can I say? It's tired. But we're going to keep going and finish here. We're going to finish this one because it's beautiful. Now, this one also was super fun because we had some ladies do a little different. So this is our cute little gatefold autumn blessings card. And you have these I think are so adorable, little pine cones. And you've got a teeny tiny leaf and a circle. Man, my eyes are old. And this is going to go on our circle. So let's go ahead and just put that there first. Ooh, oh, okay. Lori might just have something holly jolly and exciting to show us on Friday then when I go live with her. Wait, for Lori, did I say Wednesday or Friday? Remind me. I think I said Friday. And all the card kits will have arrived. So, okay, this I'm going to set aside. And then I want to show you. We had quite a fun time with this one because your polka dots go down first. Oops, we don't want to lose those leaves. But we had a lot of ladies. So Lori designed it this way, which is beautiful. But you guys, look at this. Yes, we did. We had a lot. And so I have to. I love that. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to turn it over. But the photo, it shows the plaid, which is beautiful too. But oh yeah, I need to do it on Friday, Lori. We'll go live on the Friday. I'll go into the store. How fun will that be? Because then also Lexi will be there and she can help customers while I have you set up live. Actually, I'll set you up live and you're on your own, girlfriend. No, you'll do great. She will. She's a very seasoned crafter. Okay, let's go ahead and put these on the polka dot. Hold on, did I say? Yeah, that way. Plus, since the retreat, because I stayed at the hotel, I was gone. The dogs, even though I've been home, they're not letting me sleep very well because they're like on top of me. Now, this is the one where we're going to use a hole punch because we're going to tie that burgundy ribbon. See what I mean? Isn't that beautiful? So the store opens at on Friday. The store opens at 11, and I'll give Lori time to get settled. I'm going to punch the holes here in just a moment. Monica, were your kitties? Did your kitties ignore you when you got home? Yeah, they probably are afraid I'll leave. I mean, I won't, but I want them to stop laying on top of me. Now, one thing you might change then, this was at the top. I'm going to bring it more in the bottom. So, that's the thing to consider. Where do you want to put your holes? But I want to put this on first, and then I'm going to do my holes. I am going to cover that up, but I'm only going to glue it on one side. So you can decide which side to glue it on. I'm going to go on the left, and we only want about a quarter of it. I'll bet your kitties were meowing their heads off when you got home. Our pets don't like it when we leave. Okay. And then we're just going to punch 2 holes so that we can thread our seam binding through. Oh, goodness. I usually tie this in knots after, but we'll see. Because it does like to shred. Okay, with our hole punch, I'm going to use the smaller. This is my smaller. And we just want it under the sentiment. So let me go over here first. See, my eyes are tired. I'm trying to. Okay, this is the small. Oh, yeah, cats do get mad. I've had kitties, but when our last ones got old and passed away, and I got beagles, my husband said, you need to decide. I said, I want more beagles. But yeah, I loved my kitties a lot. Okay. Now, seam binding is not so bad to push through. Now, actually, you can't tie this in a knot because you have to be able to get them out. Okay. Once my seam binding settles down, I'll smooth it out better. Isn't that a gorgeous card? Oh, so pretty. So yeah, choose your sides. That is our 8 cards. Now, our 9th one, if you did them, oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Come back. I was so excited to do the bonus. So you have a little tiny, boy, Lori, I got to give you credit here for these little teeny tiny greeneries. So pretty though. And then there is a little flower that goes there. You're going to see it. It's round. And I should have enough glue. She's a crazy woman. Look what she did for you guys. Look at that beautiful little flower. Yeah, she loves our crafters too. Ah, no, that side can be glued down. That's correct. This side it can't. So this one is down here at the bottom. And again, You have this. So guys, when you're putting your card kits together, think of Lori and think of this sacrifice that she created, because could you imagine trying to get those off of the mat? Now that's some dedication. And then we have a mosquito back. Oh goodness, do not want to be bitten. You guys, it's teeny tiny. Okay. Oh, and it's going to go right here. Okay, then we're going to have a bling right at the top of that pine cone and right over here to the right. And I'm just going, you've got your, I'm just going to grab, there they are. I thought I lost them again, but I did not. Whoops. Now look at that. Big difference. Beautiful. Okay, card number 9. This is the bonus card. And I've been on for over 2 hours. Usually we make a mini album page or 2 in that time. So I'm going to take this with me. These are your 2 that are going to be done on Friday at the store. We're going to do card number 9. It's a bonus card for those of you in the mail. And I'm going to have Lori do that with us because she's put them together quite a few times. And she's going to do the Starburst. So that is where I'm going to leave you guys. And I hope you had fun creating these cards. And I know that you're going to love them. There may be 1 or 2 sets left. But so far, we've done, man, they're beautiful. We got these 7 done. I love that. And as you can see, they're not just paste and go cards. And then you can pop them in your envelopes. I don't want to do that with that one because it's going to ruin my flower for a minute. I mean, my pine cone, it's not all the way dry. Pop that in your envelope. And then you can mail those off to your friends. Woohoo! Well, guys, thank you. Friday, live in the store, so it'll be recorded. And then you can access it back. And Lori will be creating, she doesn't know about the number 9, but I'm going to take that to the store for her because it's got an awful lot of pieces. Like I said, these are awesome, great cards if you've got a crop event or you have just a little crafting event that you're doing at home. That's so beautiful. You can take them with you, and then you've got a really good project to put together. So I'll hang up on the camera here in just a minute. I'm just going to put these away so I don't lose them. Then I've got my fall cards. Look at that. And as you can see, the price for this card kit, $35 with shipping, is more than well worth it. So much work and time went into them. They're just beautiful. Thanks, everybody. And you'll see me again this week. I am working on a project to get started with everybody. And then I also have to put together the album, Let's Celebrate. So I am working on that one. I'm just a little bit later because of the retreat, but everything is coming. And I'm going to have you very busy in the month of October. Thanks for watching. Good night.